Hey guys, so today I thought it would be fun to do a few quizzes. I saw nobody kind of do this apart from, I don't know where I got this idea. I was just like, I lost my SD card with all my footage on it, so I've got to record a video and this is the best thing I could come up with. So I hope you enjoy it, because even with this crappy camera thing that's poking, well, no, that's it's my Mac. It's my Mac. So even with this, hopefully you'll enjoy it. So let's just hop straight into this quiz if I can ever find one. Okay guys, so I found this website and I found who's your YouTube girlfriend? I think I saw Alfie do this, so this will be fun. Okay, what do you do on Sundays? Picnics, go to the gym, Starbucks, PJ day, even though it's every other day. I want to say that, and that, but really it's just that. It really... That's sad. If you had to spend $500 on your girlfriend, what would you buy her? I feel as though I really want to say this, but I'm thinking either one or three, or maybe two, depending on what she's into. Actually, I'm gonna get my friends to help me. They're girls. Can you help me? We going out. I had $500. Would you want me to spend it on, say, one, makeup? These are like two of my best friends, so hopefully they can help me. Oh, I should probably say, this is for a video and I can't work out what I'd answer this question. I just want to say, just give her the money, but yeah, just give her the money. Well, considering I'm not even old enough to be any of them, I would say 19 to 20. Andrea Russett! Oh, I like her. She's cool. Okay, let's just find another quiz to do. Okay, so we got, who is your YouTube boyfriend now? And even though I am not gay, I want to see this. Okay, so I'm gonna do number 1 and number 2, because for some reason I don't think there was a YouTube girlfriend 2. So I'm just gonna do YouTube boyfriend 1 and 2. So this will be fun. What's your favorite animal? Dinosaurs, lion. Who needs animals when you have monsters? That's a good one. I love lions though. What's your dream job? Some place we don't have to require home. I actually work at McDonald's, that makes it horrible. A real adventurer plays flapjack theme song. I haven't seen flapjack. I don't know what that is. I don't know, as long as I earn enough money to keep... Yep. Which one of these outfits would you most likely wear? 1. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to rule out this because I couldn't walk in those and I wouldn't wear that. But that's nice, I'd wear that. If I were a girl, I'd wear that because that's bloody hot. It's either this or this. You know what, knowing me, I'd probably be the last one. So I'm gonna go this one. If you could have any of these things, what would it be? A magical sword. A pet lion. Okay. A magical sword I'd probably never use. That's the sad thing. I want it so bad! And so, I think just out of pure practicality, I go concert. Just because, like, okay, so if I got a magical sword, it'd be freaking awesome, but I'd never use it. Like, what the heck would I use it for? And I'd just be so sad because it'd just be there collecting dust, and I'm like, no, I want to use it. And it's like, no. And then a pet lion, I've already got a dog, so I don't want him eating that. And plus we got a pool, so... Oh no, that'll be its drinking well, probably. And then... But... Favourite music concert, I've only been to like 2 concerts. So, that'd be fun. If you saw an old lady crossing a busy street alone, what would you do? Help her out, man! Let her be. She has her own problems. Help her, or run away afterwards. She must never know my true identity. What was your first kiss like? This is okay then. I made another YouTube boyfriend quiz. Check it out. So cool, man. My YouTube boyfriend is Danisnotonfire, bloody beast. Okay, how you two met? You wore this when you first met each other. What? No! So far, my summer has been the absolute best. My parents were kind enough to let me go to England to visit my older brother Tom, who's studying abroad there. When I first arrived to England, I was so excited to be there. I knew I'd have fun shopping, exploring and hanging out with Tom again. The first stop I made was the nearest Starbucks. Airplane food and drinks were a bit of a disappointment, as per usual. So I decided to wash out the taste of a caramel cappuccino. As I picked up my order, I saw a familiar face in the long line of people at the cash register. I knew for sure it was my favourite YouTuber. Danisnotonfire! He caught me staring at him. I nervously looked away, beginning to blush furiously. Oh, I'm going rot. Hey you! Oh wait, I'll try and talk like Dan. Hey you, come over here. I can't. What is an English accent? Skirt! Dan called to me. He was really talking to me? Now? OMG! Nervously, I waddled over to him, trying to look the least bit normal. But I failed to do so. Typical me! I wasn't expecting to come across such a pretty girl here. I hope to God I'm friends with Dan one day, and we can just watch this video together, or do this quiz together or something. Alright, let me do it in my best female voice. And I wasn't expecting to see you here either. Either. I'm sorry. Let me start over. I love your videos, and... Oh, so you watch my videos and like them. I'm glad. Thankfully, he smiled. Good. I'm glad I added that last bit in. Anyways, are you from around here? Because I'd love to walk you home. No, I'm just visiting my brother. But we can walk to his apartment if you like. Sounds great! We then walked out of Starbucks together. Hand in hand, talking to each other while drinking our coffees. How I got asked out by Dan. After a month in England, I finally managed to get Dan's number. And we ended up texting each other whenever we didn't hang out face to face. I wish that happened in real life. I mean, what? Although spending a whole month in the UK sounds like a lot of time, it actually isn't. When my last day came, I texted Dan telling him goodbye, and then left for the airport. Flight 492, ready for boarding. As I gathered up my things, I headed towards my gate. But then, a loud voice stopped me from reaching my gate in time. Brian! What the fuck is that? The voice called... Oh, your name. Adam! The voice called to me. The voice called my name. Looking back, I saw Dan running towards me. Feeling guilty, I then turned to my gate, but I didn't get very far, as Dan grabbed my waist, making me unable to go anywhere. As I turned around, I saw his big puppy dog eyes looking down at me. Adam, please don't leave. Dan pleaded. I need you. He then grabbed my waist and pulled me closer to him. This has gone from 0 to 100 real quick. My heart began to pound as our forearms. Our foreheads. Why would I think that's forearms? As our foreheads touched. I love you, Adam. Why did they do this for the girlfriends? Will you go out with me? Dun dun dun! Flight 492 ready for takeoff. Yes, I was hoping you'd ask me, I cried. That went from 0 to 100 real quick. So I'm just gonna do the final quiz. And then I'm done with this. Okay. Builds, look at my quiz. Your YouTube boyfriend number 2. Sweet. I should do all of these. These look cool. Anyway. To start off, what's your favorite movie or types of movies to watch? Obviously Mean Girls. God. That's right, horror movies. Horror movies. Getting guys and girls hooked up since they started. Just about any movie as long as it's good rating. I barely watch any horror, so I can't say horror. I'm gonna say this one. Say a crush asked you out to prom. Oh my god. Dan? Dan? If you asked me out to prom, I'd be the happiest girl on earth. Which dress would you most likely wear? Oh god, here we go. What? Whoa! That looks sick. Oh, I guess it's these styles. Alright, well definitely not that or that. I'd go that one. Big time. Let's say you went to the concert of your dreams. What band would you want to see perform there? Paramore or All Time Low, Lord or Taylor Swift? Yaw. One Direction, man. Yaw. I don't know. I don't go to many concerts or listen to much music. If anyone did the last one, I would cry in my sleep. You poor, sad people. Why? Almost dropped the guitar. Oh. Okay, I don't know what I picked. Hopefully it was a good one. What's your personality like? Crazy, kind, sweet, adorable, innocent, cute, talkative, inspirational, hip, artistic, creative, class clown. Time to ask the girls again. I hate all three of those words, so I'm gonna go to the first one. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Oh god. I'm gonna go Danisnotonfire, Billy's Bay. What was your first date like? That's the closest I'm gonna get. Let fate choose. Okay, I'm gonna go 4 because my favorite number is 8 and half of 8 is 4, so let's go with 4. If you could have any of these items, which one would you choose to have the most? I'm definitely going One Direction. They're bae. I made a similar quiz to this. Fantastic. Finn Harries! That's what I'm wearing, apparently. How you two met? They said the second one. I'm not adorable, innocent, and go! Like it! How you two met? The best thing about studying abroad, the new cultures, the people you meet. True, those are both good, but I mainly go for the hot guys you meet in different countries. I quickly learned that after I met Finn Harries one day in Upper London. After having a class in London one day, I figured it would be best to travel around the city and see my surroundings. After all, I would be studying abroad here for a year. I might as well get to know everything and everybody in the area. So I walked down the streets of London casually. I felt my phone vibrate in my pants pocket. As I took it out, I saw that I received a voicemail from my mum. She probably just wanted to hear about how my flight was. Before I could press callback button, I felt myself being pushed down, so I fell onto the hard cement ground. I saw my phone falling right beside me. Whoa, okay then. With one piece falling off as it's knocked off onto the ground, feeling panicky, I then hopped up from the ground, picked up my phone, noticing had two different pieces. I turned around and I saw a young man about my age, standing right behind me, with a horrified, guilty look on his attractive face. Dan, you got some competition here, obviously. To me, he seemed somewhat familiar with his shiny brown hair and a cute face, when I realized that I was standing in front of none other than Finn Harries. Or so I thought it was. Maybe it was Jack. Oh, I'm so sorry, he exclaimed. I feel so guilty. It's fine, don't worry. I tried to comfort him, yet he seemed way too fed up with himself to ever calm down. You're Finn Harries, right? I then asked him. Yeah, how do you know my name? He suddenly asked with a confused tone in his voice. I watched your videos online, I answered him. As Finn's eyes moved downward onto the ground, I noticed he began to blush a little bit. Wow, you're attractive. You know it, baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I just say that out loud? He gasped, looking back up to me. Finn, calm down, I laughed at him. I never thought this would be his first impression of me, and it was hilarious to see him like this. Obviously. As I continued to laugh at him, he couldn't help but grin a little bit himself as well. Anyways, don't worry about the phone, I'll just get a new one. Okay, well how about I take you out to eat tonight? You know, just to make it up to you, he sweetly asked. I couldn't believe that Finn Harries was actually asking me out on a date. Like, come on. This was something that I couldn't end up missing. Yes, I'd love to, I agreed. How he asked me out. Okay. It was exactly 7 o'clock p.m. Finn arrived in a small limo to pick me up for our dinner date. He treats me right. We went out to Nando's. We got a bit of cheeky Nando's. It ended up to be the best date of my life. The food was great as well as the people and the service. Finn was also such a sweetheart to me, obviously. And he loved our conversations as much as I did. It really surprised me how well he knew how to treat a lady. After our date, Finn drove me back to where I was currently staying, but he didn't let me go that easily. Whoa, calm down, Finn. Just one person. Like a gentleman, he walked up to me. He walked me up to the front of the steps of my suite and bid me a good night. I would ask for your number, but I know that I can't. Finn asked. That's fine, really, I said, trying the very best to comfort him, then stroked his arm as he began to grow pink in the face once again. He then grabbed my waist and pulled me close. Why does this always pull me closer? Jesus. Our faces were inches apart, but neither one of us made a move. Adam, Finn started. Yes, I whispered back to him. I love you. And at that beautiful moment, we kissed. It was beautiful, and I never wanted to let him go. But when the time came, I knew that I had to. Will you go out with me? Finn asked me before leaving. Happiness began to fill my entire body as I nodded in agreement. There was no way I could speak right now, and if I did, I knew I would stumble upon words. This was absolutely perfect way to end the night. Right, well that was interesting. Now I have to go. I'm sorry, but I do. That was fun. Please leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you want to see any more videos like this. Make sure you subscribe for more content. Without further ado, this is Adam Rossena from Bartis Productions. Boom! Saying off. Stay sexy and see ya.